AITA for embarrassing a lunch thief at work. So pretty much the title. I don't think I am the A, but I've been getting some flack for it, so I really want to clear this up. So I started a new job recently. I work in small studio. There are several others in the building. Think open plan office with sections assigned to each studio. The person I had an altercation with doesn't work for my studio, just FYI. I eat lunch at 1-ish and most people eat at 12. I came down Erie to eat at 12. I made coffee and while at the counter noticed my Tupperware in the sink empty. Imagine my surprise when I turned around and saw a man I didn't know sitting down at the table with my food on his plate. He had just stuck it in the microwave. Acting rashly since I was mad, I sat down next to him and said, "Hey, that looks good. Mind if I try it?" Then before waiting for an answer, I yanked the plate away from him and snatched his fork out his hand. He just blinked in shock, as did the other people there as I started eating. He then, quite loudly, asked what I thought I was doing, and I replied, you know, this was actually much better when I first cooked it. It probably lost some flavor in the fridge." He caught on quickly that it was my food and went a lil red. I then asked him where he got the gall to steal someone else's lunch, and then asked them what they were doing when they took it back. He stuttered out some nonsense about not knowing it was mine, and I replied, "Well, you knew it wasn't yours, right?" He just mumbled something like an apology, and I said that's no problem, it was nice, he'd warmed it up for me at least, in an admittedly B***T-chai tone, and then he just got up and left, and the people there just stared in silence. Two of the silent watchers, maybe his mate's Ike, told me that I was rude to him and that there had been nicer ways to go about it. I told them to think how they'd feel if someone ate their food before saying they should focus on their lunch, and I'll focus on mine. Well, it's been a little awkward at lunch since, and I have the impression a few people are talking shite about me at work now. Maybe I could have been nicer, sure. I still don't think I was wrong, but tell me Reddit, AITA TLDR lunch thief tried to eat my food in front of me. I took it back and embarrassed him in front of his colleagues. Edit. Okay, this blew up. Just wanted to drop an edit on here to say thank you so much for all the comments, support, and awards. It's great to know I wasn't completely overreacting. Maybe I should'll chat TP some people and see if the food thief has struck before. We'll update then if y'all are interested. Otherwise, additional info. I saw some comments saying I should go to HR, but my studio doesn't have HR and the perp doesn't work for the same place. We do have a de facto office manager, but I don't want to take it any further since I'm still new here, and on probation think my reaction might have been enough. Update. So not sure if anyone wanted an update, but I finally found out from a new friend at work that yes, the lunch thief has struck before. Apparently everyone wrote their names on their lunch to combat this, and the thief then targeted unmarked lunch or lunch items. Guess no one told me ha. People apparently starting being petty and standoffish to the thief, and he blames me for that lol. Also, according to my new friend, most were actually very pleased that the thief was finally identified, dealt with. I was assured that besides the thief in question and his cronies, no one thought I was being a B***TCH. However, not knowing much about me, assumed I was a very serious or clique-y person from my reaction, which I mean fair. I dress very professionally when most of the office dresses quite casual, which probably added to that. Think high heels, blouse and skirt vs shorts, graphic tee and slops. I've started to come down to lunch earlier to chat to some people, and the office seems to be warming up to me. So not a drama-filled update, but I'm very happy things turned out so well, and my reputation with my colleagues is off to a good start. Thanks again for all of the comments and support. Think this will be final edit/update too. Thanks, Reddit.